Hello? Episode 13? My goodness me. Can you believe that we're almost 3/4 of the way through May? Gee whiz, where's the time going? Any road. Here we are. Nice to see you.
Episode 13. Good morning.
Morning, morning, morning.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I've had a good week this week. I'm feeling quite healthy.
Oh, because you've lost a bit of weight as well, which is always it's a lovely feeling, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I lost it this week. It might go back on next week.
Don't weigh yourself next week.
Which is why...
Just fuck it.
Yeah, because it'll all just be wee, won't it, at the moment?
Yeah, water, weight, all the W's.
Just kind of like... This is why I texted you and Sarah the other day and said, wondering about coming to Zumba.
Yeah,
and then you went,
did.
come, I'm coming.
Absolutely.
And I
come
loved
and join
it.
the crew. It's good, isn't it?
I really enjoyed it, and
It's
everyone
good.
was so kind and so
Yeah.
nice. It was really welcoming.
And they are, because it's like, a lot of us have been going for 12 years. That's a bloody long time.
Yeah.
And it's like your little... Everybody's there for the same reason, which is they like dancing, they want to get a bit of physical fitness.
Yeah.
And most importantly, they have a laugh. And,
Yeah.
and Zumba, all you do is laugh at yourself.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you go wrong.
I mean, I was like a right dipstick. I just couldn't keep up with it
but
most of the time. But it will.
But it's... I always say, when
Didn't
you
really
do
care.
Zumba, no one gives a shit.
Oh, no one gives a shit.
Unless you say you're an instructor.
Well, when we were doing the cool down, and our friend who is the instructor looked
Yeah.
at me and went, Vic, like, you're going to grot yourself if you keep doing that. I was quite grateful.
She always comes to me more often not, because I've got like a drawer upstairs and it's just got...
What do you mean she comes to you and you've got a drawer upstairs? And you've got a service going on that none of us know about?
Yes, no, Zumba teacher comes and looks at my drawers.
What was that?
What
was that sign you were going to have put on the outside of the house?
What about
Get
fingering?
finger.
Yeah, she really doesn't offer that. But I've got a little scrappy drawer and it's got all my like Zumba stuff in, like as in keep fit stuff.
Okay, I know what you're going to say.
No batteries required. So I just grab it out. It's come from the dryer or whatever. Grab it on, put it on, go to Zumba, and more often than not, the instructor will come up to me and go, "You ever got your top on inside down?" Have I? Just take it off, put it back on, because I've just literally put it on.
You're there with your titties out.
Yeah, I have no care about keep fit stuff at all. I don't.
You did look like a rainbow on Tuesday night.
But I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of our friends really like name brand stuff or really good. Like, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I just need to put something on that's comfy and that allows me to move.
That's what I love about you, is that you do not give one shite.
I don't care.
Whereas I have to wear a baggy t-shirt because I don't want when I'm doing a certain thing for my bulge to bulge out.
But
because we both know bulge is not a good word.
No, it's not. Depends where the bulge is.
But you can't avoid VPL when you've got active wear.
No, you can't. I mean, I always
And
wear
there's
VPL.
no way on God's earth I am wearing a thong.
No, but no one gives a shit. That's what I'm saying. If you
No one gives a shit.
I mean,
no.
it was quite a quiet class on Tuesday.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. There was about 20 odd.
I'm going to be nutting people if there's going to be...
There's usually a lot more people, but the instructor was saying there's quite a few people on holiday because it's just that season. Yeah. But if you look at every woman in that exercise class, every single person is a different shape.
Oh, I loved it, yeah.
Every single... It's like if we go up as a Zumba crew or whatever, at the beginning, I haven't done it for years now.
Christine, let me just stop you there. A Zumba crew.
Yeah, a Zumba
you
crew.
wanker. Yeah, if we just go out as
Zumba crew, yeah, Zumba mates. Hey, the crew.
Oh my gosh.
The Zumba
Are
crew
you
is in the dance
17?
floor.
I
wish.
listen to Radio 1, don't you?
I do, actually. I do listen to Radio 1. But then when there's some, I don't know, swearing... I can't stand music that
You can't stand swearing. What?
I can't stand swearing in a tune. I don't get it.
Gosh, don't come to our house. We've got every rapper on under the sun.
Yeah, but if you're on... I mean, radio... When a tune is on radio, they have to then just have or a change of word, don't they? Because they can't put it out there. But
you mother father.
Yeah. Go and slap your hitch, rich.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes there's no thought in it. It's just like, right, what rhymes with a word? Right, a swear word. I love swearing. It's my favourite pastime. But in a song, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think there's any need for it. And then you have to then change the lyrics in a song to put it out there. So I don't get it. So obviously we can't have any swearing Zumba songs. But there are songs in Zumba, because a lot of them are, some of them are what's out now, you know, like pop music or whatever. And then you've got some real sort of Latino songs or Cuban songs or Bollywood, which I love. When she does Bollywood stuff, I love it. It's my favourite thing ever.
Undo the light bulb.
Yeah, or street. If I do street, come on.
Okay, yeah.
And I think I'm some kind of rapper, because when I'm at Zumba,
I know, because I was behind you and it was making me laugh because you were proper into it.
Come on! And I always feel
in the zone until I'll just say name. Sarah came up to me and went, "Thing is, I can't look at Christine because when we do that sign where it looks like you're doing come, she's like, I have to look away, otherwise she said I'm going to pee myself laughing."
I do, because I just always give her a facial expression, like, just to put her off. Two professionals at the front.
But talking about swearing in music,
yeah.
When I was working for a theatre company, when we were travelling around churches doing shows and stuff, and so you've got to behave a certain way, and one of our crew, Christine.
One of your church crew. Can your church crew meet the Zumba crew?
These actors I was travelling with. And he was listening to a lot of rap and stuff, and it was quite good actually. And so he'd put it on the ghetto blaster.
A ghetto blaster. Did he carry it on his shoulder?
Yeah. And then we'd get the setting and everything. Anyway, often you're left in this church hall by yourself, and you can just pump it out and you put the setup ready for the evening. And he was like pumping it out. And we knew at some point there was a load of swearing in this, but normally we weren't bothered because there was no one about.
Yeah.
Anyway, just as it was about to come on, this swearing, the vicar and his wife walked in, and I've never seen me and this fella run 100 yards down this bloody village hall as quick as we can. We sort of like skidded, you know, like you do when you're trying to get a run in.
When you're a kid.
That's the vet telling me Twinkle's blood results, so I'm not going to pick it up.
Yeah, she can tell you.
She'll leave a message.
Yeah. Twinkle has these bloods. Thank you.
Yeah, so it was like, I think we just made motherfucker. We got it.
But isn't it mad that there is swearing is still very much taboo? And I always say space, place, face. So if I'm swearing in front of your face,
place. Right. Okay.
Always take them three things into consideration when you're swearing, because it's still quite a taboo subject.
Yeah,
I swear all the time. Swear in the house, kids swear, but the kids swear to a level.
Well, if it was at my mother-in-law's and she made a great lamb casserole, I wouldn't go, "That's fucking brilliant."
But there's no need for that, though, is there? Because that wouldn't make any sense. But if she was being a pain in the arse, I'd be like, under your breath, shut the fuck up. Your lamb was great, but shut the fuck up. So, but it's strange still today that, out of respect, I suppose, you listen to some music, it's just music, it's someone's, especially rap, it's interpretation of how they're feeling about something, or it's a story in rap.
And it's culture, a lot of it, to be honest.
It is culture, yeah.
It doesn't mean
but
anything.
You have to run to go and turn that off in case the vicar and his wife get offended, because it's, for all you know, they could be in the house just right swearing.
Well, it could be, yeah.
But out of what is it
that makes you go
that gee, they can't hear that?
I don't know. I didn't want to run the risk.
But it's funny, isn't it? So
no,
it's
because it would be always me getting the blame.
Well, yeah. There's always that.
Me getting the blame for stuff. I just sat there innocently. I didn't say motherfucker. It wasn't me.
And it's not a great word, that though, is it, motherfucker?
No. I remember even
often.
in netball, you know, we used to get on really well with all the PE teachers and stuff, and we were in the hockey teams and tennis teams and all that sort of stuff. And me and my mate we used to constantly muck about. And we were playing, and I was always too short for netball, and all my mates were a bit taller than me, so I was like jumping up, going, "Off! Out! Give me a go!" kind of thing. And I got hold of the ball, and I wouldn't let go of it. I was like, "No, get off! Bug off! Get off! And the teacher went, "Vicky, off!" You said fuck. I went, "I didn't say fuck!" So I had to sit out the whole game because she thought I said fuck, and I was saying bog off.
Yeah.
But she was great there because she was quite funny, because then in front of the whole year, you know, when you have people in the sports hall, and you know, she wanted to do an announcement, and she got me and my friend to come and kneel down on our hands and knees, and she stood on our backs while she gave us speech.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Could you imagine asking a kid to do that now? Can I just use you as a piece of furniture?
Well, because when it snowed...
Did she have heels on?
PE teacher, you knobhead. What a dick.
Can't just imagine a PE teacher with heels on, standing on two children.
About 16. Anyway, she got the reason she did this was because when it was snowing, we jumped on her and pushed her in the snow and put snow down her back. So she was like, right, you two are for it. I'm going to bide my time.
Yeah.
So it was just humiliation in front of the whole year.
Yeah, and teachers will always have the upper hand on
and
that,
it was
won't
the
they?
80s. Who gives a shit?
I don't care if I hate. Excuse me, but my child's come back with scoliosis because you've stood in her back. That's fine. She'll crack on. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
But I think about it now, we were very good because we could have just tipped her off. She could have gone fucking flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was a good laugh, that teacher.
But
anyway,
that's
we
what you
digress.
remember.
Where
You
we
remember.
are, where we were.
Well, something new that's come in the news this week. Especially after us talking about Janice from the Muppets.
Oh, well, when we were saying about eyelashes going...
Yeah.
I had her in my head and I was like, I can't say who she is because I don't know what she's called, and if I describe it, it's going to be really shit.
Yeah.
And then I found her on.
Janice.
And then do you know, listeners, she's a bloody pain in the arse, Christine, because she's like fucking Poirot.
I'll say without the moustache. It's just not curly.
I'm literally just about to go into an online lesson, and I send you this thing. I shouldn't send the carrot, should I really?
No.
I sent the carrot going, this is who I was meaning, and next minute, but I don't know her name. Less than 10 seconds later, bloody paragraph about who she is and her blood group and her history and what this character did and said and who made her
And why she's
and who
got no
sticks her hand
eyes.
up her and why she's got no eyes. I'm like, I've got 30 seconds before another fucking class, Christine. Fuck off.
I know, but I'm not as quite annoying as Alexa when you ask Alexa something and you just want the one word. Like, when was, I don't know, Morgan Freeman in that film? Just give me the film name. Or how old he is, 88. I don't need his history. I don't need his blood group. I don't need who he's married to and what...
Well, you gave me a paragraph?
But,
Is that because you copied and
I
pasted?
did, just copied and pasted. It was quicker for me to do that.
Anyway, you're going on about
So Janice, anyway, obviously eyelashes and stuff, it got me onto looking at something, and something came up today. Apparently, thin eyebrows are making a comeback.
Oh dear God in heaven. Fucking hate thin eyebrows. You can't walk out looking like someone's sticking a finger up your bumhole from shock.
But apparently they're coming back, so we've gone from like...
I don't care.
Ridiculous. I know, at this age you don't give a shit. All you do is patch up with a little bit of an eyeliner.
It's like last
That's
summer,
it.
I met my friend for a drink.
Yeah.
And I had some nail varnish on my fingers, which I don't often do.
you don't.
Sometimes I quite like to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was matching my toes. So I said to my friend, I went, oh look, I'm coordinating. She went, oh, that's not in. I was like, I don't give a flying shite.
What do you mean that's not in? Matching?
Yeah?
Or the colour on your nails?
The colour on your nails to the colour on your toes. It's not meant to match anymore. I'm like, who said that? Who gives a shit?
Who made that a thing?
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares? That's why
I couldn't have blue toes and red fingers. I couldn't do it, Christine.
No.
My bum would itch.
Yeah, so that's like the sock thing that I put out today. People go, oh my God, why are you still matching socks? Because I couldn't wear two opposite socks.
Oh, I can easily do that.
Oh God, I
I
couldn't
quite
wear...
like doing that.
Oh no, I couldn't. Apart
Really?
from... No, I couldn't. Apart from when it's, you know...
Down syndrome day.
Yeah, Down syndrome day and you wear fun socks. And I do it, that's the
You
only
put
time I do
yourself
it.
out for that.
Yeah, because that's quite a nice
What
thing.
socks have I got on today?
You've got matching socks.
I've got matching. Do you know what I've discovered? Which is a bit of a find, actually. And when I was in the shop buying them, one came up to me, she went, oh, I see what you mean. I'm going to do that from now on. So, whenever I buy socks, they're always shite, right?
Okay.
Well, they're thin or, you know, even from
Not long lasting. Not long lasting.
No,
socks.
or, you know. So I just thought, and this is when Milo was a lot younger. We were in John Lewis, you know, having a wander about and a gaze and a, you know,
Well, you...
aspirational shop.
Yeah, well, you stroke things and then move on.
And then go, oh, I wish I could have fucking afford that, but, you know, I'm not paying 400 quid for a sieve. Anyway, we were in the boys' department. Wishful thinking. And Anthony was trying to sort him out, and I just thought, I'm just going to go and check out the socks for him. Anyway, boys, John Lewis socks, I buy them for me.
Oh, see, I bought bloke socks in the past.
Because
the colour.
they're quite fun,
Yeah.
and actually, they're really good quality.
The last.
You get a pack of 7, I was like, I bloody love these.
70 quid for a pack of 7.
Well, no, it's a little bit more, but I've still got them 5 years later, 6
there
years
you
later.
go. See, I find that I'm a bit... So I don't give a shit about nails, matching nails. Couldn't give a fly about... And I don't really care about my eyebrows. As in, I do. I will put, like, you know, make sure that they look a little
But you
bit
always
similar.
look perfect.
No, they don't. A little bit similar. But I wouldn't go and get them done. I'm not bothered about that. I'm not bothered.
I did mine especially for Zumba because I knew I wouldn't have my glasses on because my glasses cover them, don't they?
Did you not have your glasses on
No, I
Tuesday?
put a contact lens in.
How did I not notice?
Nice.
I didn't even notice you've got your furniture on.
Dick.
They're
massive, my glasses. It's not
Sweet.
I know, they'd be dancing all over the place, so I just put me...
Absolutely, yeah. You don't
Took
want to
me
be faffing about
frigging
your glasses.
ages to pluck my eyebrows, because I've only got one contact lens in.
Oh, so you can only see.
So I had to do...
Yeah. But I'm not bothered about that. The stuff like that I'm not bothered about. But I am really fastidious about things like socks. So if if I've got like jeans on in the blue, I have to wear blue socks.
Oh my gosh.
Because I cannot stand, and I'm really fussy about it. Say you're out somewhere and you've got like, I don't know, you cross your legs and then your trouser rides up and I have to have the same colour sock.
Oh, God! Have you got OCD?
Yeah, no, but there's just certain things like that. But a lot of my socks are, or like if you've got a loafer on,
Yeah.
I couldn't have a bean sock seen with that. Even if it's, no. So I'm really funny about shit like that. Like, other people be like, that's even not bad. But I'm really fastidious about it.
Well, you see, I wear quite brightly coloured socks.
But I couldn't do that. If I had red
In fact,
trousers
next week
on...
I need to carry a pair of Crocs this morning.
You wouldn't get in the house
I
if
nearly
you wore
did.
Crocs.
And I just thought, wonder what she'd do.
She'd take them off your feet, slap you in the head, and throw them across the street.
They're disgusting. They're like khaki green, army colour with paint all over them because I use them for painting.
So you're allowed to do that.
That's
you're
permission,
allowed.
is
Yeah,
it?
you paint, beach, garden, gardener, surgeon. That's it.
Fine. But socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit funny about. So I'm a bit.
Oh, you absolute freak.
Yeah,
That's
the shit
weird,
that you learn
isn't it?
about me. Yeah, it is. And I'll be. And if I run out of like black socks and I've got like black jeans on or whatever,
What?
yeah, I have a real issue with it. Yeah, so I can't, because I just think, if I'm in a meeting or something and I cross my legs and I've got black jeans on and I'd have like white, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you don't put white socks on with black
But
jeans.
just any other
Yeah,
colour
but
than
do you
black.
not like it, like, when you see on TV and men have got a nice black suit on and then they've got brightly coloured
Can't
socks on?
stand it.
Oh, I love it.
Can't stand, like Peter Jones from Dragon's Den.
Yeah,
He
but
always
also
wears-
Greg Davis does it.
No, I can't stand
I
it.
tell you what, I said to Ant the other day, I went, come on, like Greg James.
Greg,
Not Greg James.
Greg Davis.
Greg Davis.
he's like 72 foot, isn't he?
I know, but there's something about him. I was like,
Oh, do you think? Oh no, not my cup of tea. Is that your guilty pleasure?
I think it might be. I've just discovered that. Anyway, when I go out, it's like, if I've got shorts on, I've got to the age now where I wear my baseball boots with my socks.
Yeah, but you've got lovely little tiny legs.
Yeah, but I still look like someone from Ain't Half Hot Mum.
For that, lots of people who'd be ain't half who he what?
Google it.
Yeah, ain't half hot, mum. But you look quite sweet.
Oh, fuck off!
Very short, little baseball bat. You just need a backpack and a cap.
Well, I quite often have those as well.
See,
I don't give a shit.
what I wouldn't give for little tiny legs. But then something else would bulge out
Well,
somewhere.
this is
wouldn't
it.
it?
You
can't be
push one
happy.
thing and the other thing pops out.
Fucking
Can you
yeah.
imagine if you just pushed it in and all of a sudden just one cheek just popped out, like massive with a massive ear on it.
But just for a day.
And then you push that back in and then one left tit came out.
That would be so
You
great.
push that in and a right buttock popped out. Oh.
I fucking don't need anything more than my buttocks. Jesus Christ. I always feel sorry for the person zumbering behind me because it's like, well, stop wiggling. And then everyone's stopped. My arse is still going. So I always go, sorry. Sorry.
Bit of a tailwind.
Yeah. But the guilty pleasure, because that was actually in my thing to talk about today. What's your guilty pleasure on TV? And mine is The Masked Singer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And I really, when we started watching it, I was like, oh my God, I shouldn't like this at all. I'm really annoyed with myself that I like it.
Yeah.
But it's the husbando and me absolutely love it when it's on. Yeah.
Anthony can't bear.
Well, I'm
Saturday
really
night
annoyed.
telly.
I'm really
Just
annoyed
can't
with
bear it.
myself because I
Too
like
noisy.
it.
Like
Too
Ant and
noisy.
Dec, like them, but not Saturday Night Takeaway.
Deck.
Oh, I love them. I think they're fantastic.
I love 'em.
In fact, we like them on I'm a Celebrity, but not on
Takeout.
Ant wouldn't sit in front of that.
Takeout, it has probably run its course a little bit, so I think I understand why they've done it. But
Masked, he has the same reaction to Masked Singer. But then if I were to put it on, he wouldn't say, "Oh, turn it off." He would never do that.
Yeah.
He'd come and go from it and then get drawn in, which is what happened with Grays.
Yeah, you see, that's what happened. You see, someone's watching something that really wants to watch it in the house, and then you can't help but just sit. And I think that's what happened with the Masked Singer. It was just on, like we'd been sorting tea out, and it was just on the first series, and then all of a sudden we're just drawn into the beautiful colours and the big.
No,
and it's like, oh my god, why am I into
but
this?
also,
Stop
you
it.
can't quite believe who they actually get to do it.
No, some of them are
So
quite
when they first
good.
started saying, "Oh, that's Sting," you're like, "Oh, fuck off! They'd never do that."
Yeah.
And then they.
Yeah, and it's that the smugness I feel when I get it right, and that's even more. I even get more annoyed with myself because I get so smug about that. I knew it was Alison Moyet. I could hear her voice, but it's the most frustrating thing. So you can each week you're like, "That's definitely so and so," and then the next week you're like, that.
I tell you what, my guilty pleasure is Rizzoli and Isles.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. I found it by accident years ago.
Rizzoli and
Isles, and it's a female detective
Okay.
and pathologist, and they work in this police department, and it's just nonsense, but it's really great nonsense.
Yeah, but that's quite normal, isn't it, to watch a sort of a police drama, or like you were saying before, you're watching just turned on to the Responder. They're quite normal things to watch, but the Masked Singer, that's
lunacy.
That's like, you should be embarrassed.
It's like you
And
should
it's
be
either
7 years old.
Yeah, see, the guilty pleasure there is I like it, but I can't tell many people about it. Tell you what, why don't I just go to podcasts instead? Tell everybody that I'm an obed.
Oh,
Oh God. Boils my piss. We haven't done that for a while. BMP.
oh no. Well, this doesn't boil my piss, but it pisses me off a little bit. But it's sort of addictive to watch as well. So when you're on looking at reels, fucking whatever, there's this woman, and she's like, "Follow me while I touch up my house," and she's like, and some of her stuff is quite good actually. Yeah. I'm like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And what she did this particular time was impressive, but it was also really fucking annoying as well. So she's found these touch-up pens. So they're almost like a syringe.
Oh yeah.
That you suck in the paint from a paint pot.
Yeah.
But then it's like a little pen or whatever
At
on the other end.
Oh, okay.
And so whatever colour paint you've got, you can use your
Touch
own.
up.
Touch it up. But she said, so I've done all my... And she's got, think Farrow and Ball and how much things like.
Yeah.
So she's got like 17 pots.
A Farrow and Ball.
And I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
That's just...
Yeah.
Who's got that
No.
money and that time to do that?
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're not an influencer, you're not about... You're like,
Yeah. No.
come and look at my perfect house that no one's allowed to sit in or watch TV. And if you do a shite in my toilet, I'll have you arrested.
And I'll take the brown from the toilet and touch it up.
This is my grouting. I haven't got diarrhea brown.
I've got to do the bathroom next week when I'm off. And it's going to be a shit job.
You've got to paint it.
Yeah, paint the ceiling.
Oh, I hate ceilings.
Yeah, that's just my
Are you
job.
doing it with a roller though?
Yeah, because it's
Wear a headscarf, love.
Yeah, don't need more white in than I need to be fair. But boils my piss. It's the most simplest of things, but it really... I go out in the garden and I've got my basket full of washing and I've got my pegs there and it's great. And it's one of them nice things, isn't it? It's like if you can hang washing out, it's like...
This will be done in a couple of hours, yeah.
I don't think a bloke ever feels like that. But a woman's like, oh, quick, get it out.
Got me washing out.
Ooh,
Lovely.
That exciting until you see your next door neighbour's pants, and then that's a whole different story. But dropping pegs, oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah.
My god, it really pisses me off so much. And I think in my garden, because we're so quite close to other people's gardens, it's like, oh, for fuck.
No, exactly. I tell you what I found myself doing. I was doing this the other day and I was making myself laugh because we've got two really long lines.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, in your
right along
garden,
the garden. And we've got this little tin bucket for the pegs and the washing.
Yeah.
And I found picking out a t-shirt and I pegged it up. And then I go further along but I don't move the basket or the thing.
She used to keep going back
So
and
I
forth.
keep walking through. I'm walking fucking miles by the time I've done the washing. I don't think to move it. And I really know.
You need to move it on the line and just touch it along.
Oh, it
hang it
doesn't
on the
hang
line.
up, it doesn't hang up.
So you need to hang it up, put a little bit of string on, move it along.
Oh.
But I'll grab a couple of pegs and I'll drop on it. I'm like,
Oh, I know what you mean. It really... And then they go in the flower bed and that's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't fucking find it.
Or like yesterday, because obviously it chucked it down like a month's worth of rain in Leeds.
Yeah, it did.
Yesterday.
It was crazy.
And then I was pegging some stuff up in the utility room. It's got like a peg bit. I thought, fucking pegs are outside. Full of fucking water. But they're just like the most annoying thing ever. Or you clasp one on top of your washing and then it squiffs.
Swangs.
I'm
a bit anal about pegs.
Oh, yeah.
I have to have nice wooden ones and a nice wooden wicker basket.
And you have a go at me about fucking coloured socks?
Don't like plastic pegs. Never have.
No, I've got the chunky, they would hold like
but
a
they're all different
hobnob.
colours on your line.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
See?
I go to
We've
my
all
mum's
got
house
our
and she's
little
got these
tweaks.
chunky coloured pegs. I'm like, these are so tasteless. Can't have tasteless
Someone
pegs.
is going to look at tasteless pegs. Right, that is part of the title.
I can't do it, Christine.
Can't
I
have
can't put a
tasteless
pink and a
pegs.
green peg on the same piece
But you
of
bring
clothing.
your pegs in so they don't... Cause
Yes, because I'm not a knobhead.
Yeah, not like me, leave them out.
Well, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I actually leave the washing out as well all
Yeah,
night.
easily
in the
done.
hope that
Yeah.
we once left some bedding out for 5 days because we kept forgetting.
And then it rained. And
Yeah.
then it
I just thought, fuck it.
Fuck it, leave it. Yeah. You see, my next door neighbour's retired, so Ace goes out really early in the morning and it always comes in. Where mine sometimes be like, I've left a pair of all things to leave on the night, a pair of fucking jeans on.
Oh, and then they smell like wet dog, don't they?
They do. So that sort of boils my piss as well as this pairing of socks.
Well, we had a nice day on Sunday. This is disconnected a bit with boils my piss because there was this one particular woman who was just ridiculous.
Oh, you went to the...
So we went to Ilkley Lido.
Lido, how do you pronounce
don't
it? Yeah. Swimming pool.
And beautiful. It's lovely. You know, it's fucking freezing in there. I mean, my nipples went to the size of a pinhead. They were that fucking cold.
Somewhere to hang your towel.
Well, no, not really. If I was a flea, perhaps. But you get in the pool and you're looking up to the Cow and Calf and the hills, and it's
I've never
just
been, you know. I need
beautiful.
to go.
We absolutely love it. But you're really like, oh, looking at, you're doing that. Will
Breathing.
what's it? You know, with the breathing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna die. Anyway, so we'd done all our business and picnic and everything, and we were getting back, and we were walking back to the car park, and there was this woman with her husband, and she was on the lane, and she was stood by her car. I don't know who she was talking to. She was talking to the air, and this is what blows my piss, because she was like, "There's a one-way system. Nobody's using it. There's a one-way system. Oh, I can't believe people are so stupid and so selfish. It's awful. Why aren't people just getting the cars and go the right way when the one-way system?" And I was like,
She sounds like she needed duct tape.
well, honestly. So walking past the man, he goes, "Oh my goodness, she sounds like a Fanny Fart."
Oh, the apple doesn't fall from the tree, does it?
And I went, "My lord."
See, this is where you've got to be an adult, so you've got to go. You can't say that, but absolutely howl.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just went, started laughing.
Because she did sound like
And
a
then we
Fanny
had to
Fart.
do it in the car then, so we're all going, "There's no car."
What was she talking about in amongst the Fanny Fart? Breathing
Well,
out.
basically, it's quite confusing because there is a car park at the back, but mainly people use the car park at the front.
Yeah.
And you're meant to drive right round the back to get out, but people were just
Snipping out.
snipping out, and she's
Yeah.
like that, losing her hair over it.
She old.
Well, I'd say 70. You know,
Yeah.
she's obviously got not enough to worry about, or she
No.
needs something to worry about.
Yeah. But to stand somewhere by the car park and just lose your shit.
Well, she's
Bit
just,
over
and her husband,
cars.
you know, and his...
But how is it affecting her? Was it?
I don't really know. She wasn't even in the fucking car. Why can people be so selfish? So selfish.
I'd have to park next to her just until she finished.
But she was kind of like... when she was talking.
But it was
It
definitely
sounded like...
coming
And
from
it
the
was
mouth.
just Milo just going, "Oh, she sounds like a Fanny Fart."
Brilliant. I like that your 13-year-old son knows what that sounds like as well.
I know, I'm ashamed. Sorry, everybody. Parenting award goes to the Duns again. Bloody hell.
Yeah, but it's just, we were talking about this the other day after Zumba, saying it because we've obviously got friends who very similar sense of humour to us.
Yeah.
And it's like, but if your children now have that humour, you can't change it. It's just the way it is.
No, that horse is well bolted.
Yeah, and you can't. I'm not going to change it either.
And Anthony was like, well, I don't really care if he swears. It's, he knows when not to do it, so that's fine.
That's again, space, whatever it was. That's what we teach our kids. I don't care about the swearing at home because they do. There is a limit, though. I don't like my children saying the C word. Really, I don't.
Oh, you double standards!
And I'm Mrs. Cunt. But I don't like that because I just think it's really ugly.
No, I don't like it either.
A young child saying it.
Oh no, it's awful.
Because the C word, let's say,
really,
it's always that golden nugget word, and so once you've used it all up, then you use that, and it's beautiful. It sings. I love it.
It doesn't sing though; it's curt. It goes.
I know. It's just it's a beautiful word. But I don't want my kids saying it. So sometimes if they're on the game machine or whatever, and they're swearing at their mates or whatever, if I hear the bitch word, which I don't like, or the C word, I'm in.
I go,
quite enough. Like that.
Yes.
But their friends are like that. Oh my god, you just said shit and your mum didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, Milo was sort of saying something about, fuck off or something today. One of his mates went, blimey, I get slapped if I said that.
Yeah.
I said, well,
But when your children go to secondary school,
yeah,
it's like they're going to hear it, but then people go, oh yeah, but their house should be like a friendly, non-swearing place. It's friendly.
Well, yeah,
but we
exactly.
swear, and that swearing is that it's a beautiful thing, and it's like if you can't use it in the comfort of your own home. I mean, there's a difference though. Swearing out in the air at something that you're playing or watching, whatever. But if they swore to me or told me to fuck off, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, we never. I don't think Aunt and I have ever sworn in anger at each other. So I think it's to do with just expletives like, oh, fucking hell.
It's sentence enhancers, isn't it?
Yeah. And if we're kind of mucking about, we go, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it won't be.
Yeah. Because it's not, it doesn't have to be rude, does it? It doesn't have to be rude. Going to something a bit more serioso, we were talking on our live last week about you going and doing power of attorney. And wills and death in service and all that stuff that we now are finding, being that sandwich generation.
Yep.
We're now finding because we're having to perhaps step in and do that power of attorney for parents and.
Yeah, I've had to do it a couple of times. Because when my mum got very low sodium when we didn't know what it was, and she started acting really strange, and she was really anxious. She was not herself. And I got really scared and really desperate.
Really, just because of low sodium?
Oh,
How can it affect you?
Oh, gosh, yeah. It can give you delirium.
Yeah. Well, like an infection, isn't it?
Yeah. So she ended up in hospital. And she was like a different person. It was really frightening. And the nurses would say, well, she won't let us give her medication.
Yeah.
So I had to say, okay, well, I've got power of attorney, so I'm saying it's fine.
She can.
Yeah. But that was really frightening. And then she's,
But did you feel better because you had that power of attorney in place
to
make them decisions?
Oh, yeah, completely.
Well, you've got to step up as an adult a little bit. You don't want to
be adulting. Oh, that's terrifying because you feel like you're 15.
Yeah, you do. You've got to make these decisions about someone else. But I think it would be far worse if you didn't have.
Oh yeah, because the nurse she was getting a bit shitty with me because she just thought my mum was being difficult on purpose. I thought, well, she's not. She's obviously not well.
This is not her.
No, this is not her. Well, we're going to have to make her a ward of the... I said, well, fine, do it. And then she backed off because she realised I wasn't being difficult. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm quite happy for you to do what you need to do because it's what needs to happen. So, and then with Aunt's dad, obviously he passed away and power of attorney and stuff. But you can get power of attorney, so you can get it all registered even when the person's alive, but not use it. Yeah. So you have this...
That's what we've done,
thing in it, which says you can have it, but it's not... doesn't work until they've passed away. But what they don't tell you is, and we didn't realise this, is that yes, you've got financial power of attorney for when that happens, but then you've got to register it with their bank, and that can take quite a while.
Yeah.
And that's
to prove that you have power of attorney.
Yeah. and stuff. So that's what really held us up with Aunt's dad. So
Yeah.
my mum has said, Vic, I want you to go to my bank and I want you to register it now. So there's no messing about when it comes to it. So that's what I did last week.
Yeah, and that's a really good idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
just to
it
get
was.
that. We've done it with Steve's parent, but we haven't done it with mine. I think we need to sort of just get, because it's basically the prevention is not prevention is better than the cure, but you want to do it while they're still compos mentis and able to make them decisions for themselves for when they can't then do that.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, they even gave me the option if I wanted a debit. I've got access to a bank account. Obviously, it's a discussion between them. Mum was like, no, just please go and do it. And they offered me a debit card. I said, no, because I don't need to get into a bank account, but I need to be able to.
Make
should
decisions.
She,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But, I mean, there has to obviously be a level of relationship there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure everyone would want their sibling or their power of attorney to have access to the bank account before they died.
Yeah.
So that's the decision you've got to have a conversation with.
Yeah, I know I'll be the only person in my family that has that power of attorney. Because
Yeah.
I think it could. It's got to be. You've got to be very careful. It can't get too ugly either, because it could.
Well,
couldn't
me
it?
and
People
me
making
and Aunt have
decisions.
both got it, but I've only got it for health.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, health and finance, can't
Yeah,
you? You
yeah.
have to
So,
have
but I
some-
would say get on top of it because it can take a bit of a while to do. You know, it takes a few weeks when you first apply for it to come through, and it's the last thing you need to get in your head around when
if there's
you've just
difficult
lost
situa-
someone.
Yeah, yeah. It
It's
is
bad
hard.
enough having to deal with all the practical stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's
there you go.
A little bit of seriousness.
A bit of seriousness
What have you
there,
got in your little notes there?
in my little notes there.
Hmm?
It's really dangerous to hold in a fart.
What the hell have you been reading?
Well, no, honestly, it is because let me just find my little notes as to why I discovered this. Because, okay, so you're holding a fart, and then it gets the gas gets absorbed into your guts,
inside,
yeah, and then into your bloodstream, yeah, and then into your lungs, and then you breathe it out, and you've got shitty breath. So let the wind blow free.
So let fart as much as possible.
Yeah, don't hold it in, or you're gonna have dog breath.
Either way, though, you're gonna
I mean,
lose
either
the
end is
smell.
gonna smell.
But then if you fart, you can escape it, can't you? If you breathe on someone, it's a bit more difficult. Because if you're in a group of people and you're talking to someone goes, fucking hell, you've got bad breath. But if you fart, it could be anyone.
But also, the downside is that your mouth is nearer to your own nose.
Yeah, that's very true. It's like you can never really, I don't know, it's not very often you can smell your own fart either. People go, oh my God, that's disgusting. I'm like,
I was
Is
doing
it?
belters in bed last night before I got in there.
great, aren't
There were squelchers.
oh. But you're only looking after yourself, eh?
I was, yeah.
Because you don't want to
it was
breathe on
self-care.
Self-care. Not for anybody else in the bed, just you.
Just a bit of self-care.
Well, there you go. I love that you have some medical sort of insights as to why we need to do things, or
Yeah,
why
it's
we have
absolutely
things.
imperative that you don't
Yeah.
hold in a fart. I need to
No.
tell Anthony.
But my husband used to do it when we would go out. I'm better farter than him now, which I'm quite proud about. Especially in the morning, that's when it all comes out, and I'm like,
Oh, you got
I
musical
feel
arts.
so mute. Oh yeah, brass band would be jealous. But we'd go out shopping. This is like BC, before children. We'd go out shopping, and then we'd be looking at something, and then he'd fuck off. After he just landed me with a fart,
Yeah.
fuck off. And then I'd stand there and go, and then someone walked past and look at me, like that. And then I'd look at him and distance, and he'd be like a child. Like, you've left me with your shit. Just here looking at a little top. Someone's come along
drop one.
and thought, she's a little pretty thing.
Yeah, but if you're in the supermarket and you think, oh, it's quiet, I'll let one go.
Yeah.
And then
and they're
someone
not
comes up
quiet.
behind you and you're like, oh, fucking hell. Oh.
I do it if I'm taking the dog for a walk and I have to look behind and think, well, the dog could be mistaken. I'll go, Winston, don't fart like that in the street.
I sometimes try to let one go when I'm doing lessons.
Oh, do you?
That's really risky because you don't know if it's going to be a or a.
Depends what you're sitting on as well, doesn't it? If you're like a wooden chair or a couch.
Oh no! If it was a wooden chair, I wouldn't even attempt it. Because I've got a certain amount of self-control down there.
Have you? Well done.
Well, more than I'd had. But if it's a proper popper,
Yeah.
there's no.
Farts are brilliant though, aren't they?
They
I
are
love-
funny, aren't they?
They are. They're like, I think children, like lad children, oh my God, They literally, you could bottle that up and sell it for some kind of war weapon.
Milo just walked. I was sitting on the sofa the other day, and it's right by the door. And he walks in. He just puts his arse around the door and goes right in my face.
Thanks very much.
And I was
love
like,
you.
little shit. See, Anthony would no more do that than fly to the moon. And it's like, you're so different from your father.
Yeah. I wonder where he gets it from. So what is he like that he's like his dad? Is there anything there?
Got the same feet.
What, same feet?
And he likes music.
That's it. And that is all he's getting.
There's lots of things. He's very kind, Mike, actually. Yeah. Oh, dear. Anyway, I've got a joke for you.
Go on.
So this old lady goes to the dentist and she pulls her knickers down.
As you do.
And sits in the chair. And the dentist says, look, I'm a dentist, not a gynaecologist. And she goes, well, I know, but I need my husband's teeth back.
It'd be so much better if your husband just took them out, though, anyway, wouldn't it?
It would be a bit squelchy.
I know, but you wouldn't get bitten. Imagine in the process of that. Here's my mouth.
Trying to work it out for fuck's sake! What a dick!
Just
The mechanicals that you have to work through. I do not want a picture in my head. Someone giving someone cunnilingus with dentures. I don't need it. It was a joke. Let it go. Oh my God.
just thinking these teeth, like, the fella's come away and the teeth are still. Jim, man, go off.
When he's going, I can't help it. I can't go out till they get him out. Can you imagine if you walked into A&E with that and he's going, what's wrong? What have you fucking done? Someone stuck at my wife's vagina. Guess what?
Yeah. My wife's got a bulge in her pants and it's from me. But I have to work these things out. I just have to play them in my mind, and sometimes I'll scare myself at the end result
I'm not
of
surprised.
the image that's in my head. But I just have to go, it's a joke, Chris. I know. I'm like, you know on Vicar and Dibley when Dawn French is explaining to her.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Alice.
What?
Alice.
Yeah. I'm like Alice. I'm like, I have to really think about it. I get the joke, but I have to think about it.
And then we've got to analyse it.
Yeah, we have.
A word I like.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if this is Yorkshire word or if it's a general word. Vexed.
Oh, vexed. Yeah.
Oh, vexed.
Oh, yeah. That means you're really pissed off, doesn't it?
Vexed.
Yeah.
I'm vexed about that.
Yeah.
Vexed.
Don't use it very often.
No, and our old Yorkshire neighbour who owned the farm that sold all the land where I grew up on.
Yeah.
All the houses were built on in Barrack.
Barrack in Shelmet.
Yeah, she used to say, "Oh, that makes me really vexed."
Because they've sold the land for houses.
Oh no! She was just using. I'm using it as an example.
Right, okay.
But that's where I used to hear it.
Vex.
But she also used to say "babba" for poo, like to the cat. Go out for a babba.
How big was the shit?
Go out for a babba.
Go out for a babba. Yes, there's lots of Yorkshireisms though. I still don't.
Babba.
Somebody will
It's
say
not
something.
nice, is it?
No. My friend was on a conference this week. She's a child's entertainer and goes every year to this. It's like a bundle of entertainers in one room.
Entertainer.
Yeah, and she's bloody brilliant. She's very, very good. She's great. She can do ventriloquism and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And she's met a girl down there. She's got on with really well because you just
Yeah,
you find your banter.
You
for
find
the
your
week.
people.
Yeah. And she's from Barnsley.
Oh, Barnsley.
Yeah, so I did like a little impression of what she would hear and what she might not understand, like water is actually water.
Yeah.
So it was like, I sent her a little ditty about, this is how it would sound. And then she came back and she's like, yeah, understood nothing.
Understood nothing. Your Barnsley's like really South Yorkshire.
Really South Yorkshire. But there are still elements of words that you would just say in Yorkshire that, we've lived here for a long time and I still, I've not heard that before. Oh, what does that mean? But it's a Yorkshireism, but vexed. I think that's...
It's probably national, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
I've heard that.
General.
Yeah, vexed. I don't really have a word of this week, actually, and I did look at them. I was looking at more sayings this week, and where do they come from, and why would you say it?
Okay, but I've also got a word I don't like.
Oh, go on, go with that first.
Anus.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the word anus.
Yeah.
I really don't
Why
like
do you use
it.
it, though? Can you have a
here we
look
go.
in the anus? You
Well,
wouldn't-
sea urchins have an anus at the top of their body and mouth at the bottom.
They're gonna have trouble when they
Their
fart then.
their 5 teeth can drill holes in solid rock. Sea urchins eat all the kelp, so the best thing we can do is eat sea urchin gonads, which have both eggs and sperm in. Who wants to eat sea urchin bollocks? You never see those on a menu, do you?
Sug. Sea urchin.
Oh, fuck off!
Come and get your sugs. Sea urchin gonads. Come and get your sugs. £5. Some sugs.
Sobs. Sea urchin bollocks. Fancy having an anus on the top of your head. Me and Aunt went for a walk the other night.
Found that out? As in that they can someone's marine biologist has spent some time with sea urchins, haven't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't have to spend much time if you're near it, and then it does a fart, and it farts green squirt in your face, doesn't it? You're like, it's obviously its poo hole, not its mouth.
But it just stuff like that fascinates me because it's like someone has spent a long time figuring out what this.
Well, we went for a
does.
walk, and I was telling Aunt this fact the day. Looked at me like, what are they doing?
What are you discussing now?
He goes, well, where else could it have it? I said, what do you mean? He went, well, where else could its anus be? Can't be at the bottom, can it? Otherwise it'd be farting on itself. I was like, don't really get what you mean. And they looked at me like, are you really stupid?
Under its armpit.
But can you imagine? I'm so glad that we don't have our bumholes above our waist.
It would. It'd be like that thing, wouldn't it, that you sent me the other day, the dog that barked and its arsehole barked at the same time.
I love that thing. Every time it barks, his little bumhole goes, what? Open like a little goldfish. I love it.
That could be the visual of what it could like. Man, yeah, you'd have to cover
I've
your
got my
arsehole.
friend's dog is it's a lovely dog. I love this dog, and its tail's always up because she's a very sweet dog. But her labia, oh my goodness, it winks.
Yeah.
It's really protruding.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Some of
oh,
them
I
are-
can't
yeah.
look at it. Get in front of the dog and not behind the dog.
Yeah, it's like a baboon, isn't it? You don't want to look
Yeah,
at
it's
their
like,
arse either.
I don't need it in my life. So, yeah, anyway, you need to all be eating sea urchins because they eat kelp.
I'm just going to eat kelp instead.
Who wants to eat sea urchin gonad sperm? Oh, that makes me feel a bit... Your friend, sea urchin Smeg. Oh, she's going to be gipping now.
Yeah, she is. Huh? Grim.
Well, there you are. Go on, you were saying a word you like, you don't like.
Well,
what?
no, there were sayings, sort of
Yeah.
phrases that have been about for years, but why do we say it? Like, taking the piss.
Oh, yeah.
But why would you take the piss? I mean, we know take the piss means taking the mickey out of someone.
Maybe taking the piss is when we used to have gazunders.
What's gazunders?
You don't know what a gazunder is?
No, I don't. Is that a Yorkshireism?
No, I think... No, it's a pea pot and it goes under the bed.
It's called it not just like a piss pot.
Well, that as well, but you put the piss pot
Gazunder.
goes under the bed.
The piss pot goes under the bed.
Yeah,
and it's called a gazunder. I've never known that. That's got to be
welcome.
Yorkshireism.
I think it might be Scouse, I'm not sure.
Right, goes under the bed.
Goes under.
Ah.
So taking the piss might mean you taking the piss outside to put in the toilet.
But how does that then refer to you taking the mickey out of someone?
I don't know, maybe you don't put it on the toilet, maybe you put it on the head.
Or actually, because years ago, they would take the gazunder piss pot and throw it out the window and if someone was walking past.
Yeah.
So maybe...
Or they'd take it down to the people to throw on leather, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
On cow skin.
Yeah, taking the piss. There you go, we're going through them.
Look at us, historians.
On a sticky wicket.
Oh, no, I don't know what that means.
Precarious situation, sorry. On a sticky wicket.
Well, does that mean that in cricket, it's the wicket
the bit at the top.
is a bit at the top. It's not secure enough. And
Yeah,
it could just
sticky wicket.
sticky wicket.
Yeah,
Sounds a bit rude, doesn't it?
Shit off a shovel.
That must be from cleaning out horse shit, though.
But that
See it
means
slide
going really
off.
fast, doesn't it? Shit off a shovel. So you would say, like, we've just got a new car and someone said, oh, what's it like? And I went, oh, I'm going to shit off a shovel. And I thought, why am I saying that?
We call them fuck off cars.
Fuck off cars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I always like it when you're in a car, any car, and we've always had cars that have gone shit off a shovel.
Yeah.
And because all of our family like cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're boring like that.
Yeah.
I get on with Anthony really well. If he comes sat in my car, we'd read poetry, drink red wine, and then we'd go for a little drive. Well, only half a glass of red wine.
Get arrested.
Like a little combination there. You read poetry, I'll drive really fast. So I always like it if you're at somewhere and then you've just got this bollock head in his car that comes alongside you and then underestimates you as a woman driver.
Ooh.
It's I love that feeling.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like that. It's not about me being a good driver. It's about me putting my foot down. This is going to go shovel. And then
you're such a child.
I am. And then I go and I'm like that.
And then you're stroking your own bollocks because you're so happy with
Yeah,
yourself.
I am. Yeah, because he's underestimated me as well. There's a blonde lady in a big car. Let's tell her to fuck off. And I'm like that. I don't think so.
You don't even look at them, do you? Just...
No. Yeah. Just sort of go. Yeah. So I love that. So shit up a shovel, they go, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Well, I don't know where that one comes from.
Bob's your uncle?
Bob's your uncle,
Because-
Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah, because it's like when you were growing up in the 80s, we all had lots of auntie and uncles, but they weren't actually your aunties and uncles.
So it's like Peter Cases, they borrow your drill, so there's some the auntie's cowl or whatever.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle, meaning that's right, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's good. Bob's your uncle. Uncle? Bob is not your uncle.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah.
Bish bash bosh.
So I've no idea where that comes from. Morty Vicar. Morty Vicar? So after
Well,
Scott's
if you do a
come
fart,
from
you
something.
say that, don't you? Morty Vicar.
Yeah, you want to get out of
trying
it,
to
or you want to get out of an
cover
awkward
something up.
situation.
Yeah.
Morty Vicar, that's a bit awkward. Not heard that for a while.
No, I haven't.
The dog's bollocks. Why would
that's a good
something?
one.
But why? Well, I put something up the other day on our Instagram page
Yeah.
about the dog's bollocks, and it came with the colon and the little line. That's where
Yeah.
it sort of transcends from.
Is it?
Yes, yeah. Do you not even look at our own Instagram?
No, I realised that, but I didn't know.
So it was like a
So a
mistake.
semicolon is the dog's bollocks.
Semicolon with the little line. It came from that, the dog's bollocks. But why would the dog's bollocks? Because dog's bollocks aren't nice things.
No,
are they?
they're
Everyone
horrible.
gets rid of them. So why is that then seen
As a good thing.
as a good thing? Oh, they're the dog's bollocks.
Well, I suppose the bigger they are, the more work they do, don't they? They should produce pups. I don't know.
Yeah, good
no
question.
idea.
Is a dog
Full of sperm.
possibly
I have
the
no
dog's
idea.
bollocks? Pop their
We need
clogs.
to Google this.
Yeah, pop
Alexa.
She won't answer. She's in the back room.
Oh.
Pop their clogs. If someone's died, why have they popped their clogs?
Well,
Why
we
have
all
the
used to wear
got-
clogs, not shoes, didn't we?
So she's popped. But why have you popped them?
Popped. You popped them off.
You popped your. Oh, so you popped them off and you've died.
You've died.
Clogs. Okay, last one. Up the duff.
Oh, that one's horrible, isn't it? What's a duff?
Yeah.
Well, we know now,
Oh,
but
yeah. So you're
Up the
pregnant.
duff.
Up the duff.
Up the duff.
I mean, but in the oven, that
Yeah.
you get that, but up the duff.
I'm going to have a right afternoon on Google.
Yeah.
Which always end badly because I'll go down some sort
You
of
will
weird
go,
track.
yeah, and then you'll find out about somebody else's anus on their armpit or something.
No, but the word anus, it just feels dirty. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not
And
great.
it makes me think of smelly things.
Yesterday, we put out a little post about the weirdest advice you've ever received.
Oh, don't even.
So
You couldn't believe it when I told you that, could you? I
So
couldn't imagine.
you, because if the people didn't watch it on Instagram, if you didn't, oh, you missed the out. Rein it in with Tom and Don Instagram page. Go and have a look because it's quite funny, even if I do say so myself. So the weirdest advice that you've ever been received was.
So, when I got married, after the ceremony, we were at the reception, and a lovely old church-going lady came up to me and Anthony, and she had a little parcel, looked sort of like a long little box,
Okay.
and about hand size,
Yeah.
it's long and thin. And she popped this in Anthony's top pocket and patted it, and then she looked at me and she went, "Hurt's first time, use this." And we went, "All right, thanks very much." And off she went, and we like a couple of giggling kids ran into the toilet,
she thought you'd not done it yet.
and came, and it was KY jelly.
It wasn't. She'd give you KY jelly on your wedding day.
Church going lady.
That's fucking hilarious. But the fact she put it in his top pocket.
I know!
She gave it to you.
No!
She gave it to him.
Just give it to him.
Put that on your knob.
What about you? What's the weird? Because we didn't get round to you. What's the weirdest?
Well, no, I thought I'd leave. It's not weird. It was more rude, really.
The weirdest.
So when I first started this job, I was sort of talking to lots of people about. a technical thing and blah, having lots of conversations. I always had a
You
bit
mean
of
digital marketing?
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Always had a little bit of a patter of what we'd be doing, where we'd be going, how it would work, blah, 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 blah. And it was a bar, and one guy was obviously sat there at 2:00 in the afternoon. That's what he must have done on a Thursday, and was obviously listening with his big fat ear. Over 65, I'd have said, which is generally the main people I have problems with, is male over 65. And he'd obviously listened to the pattern. I was sat there, and the landlady had gone and done something else, and I was writing some stuff down. And he came over and he said, I've listened to what you've had to say. I was like, thanks, but I wasn't really talking to you. And he said to me, go and research what you think you know and come back in a few years when more women are in IT. And that was him trying to give me advice. So, and normally I think of things afterwards. When someone says something, you go, I wish I'd fucking said that. Or in hindsight, but I was on it. Ooh. And I said, you're retired, aren't you? And he went, yeah. And I went, it's a pity that you won't see me grow then. Because you might not be here.
Christine, that's awful!
And he just looked at me in shock. I was like, hold on a minute. So what you think you've said is okay, but if anyone comes to you and says that you think, right, I'm going to say what I feel or an opinion, don't ever not expect a retort.
No,
not expect it.
Open yourself up to something and then not respect a response.
And then not expect a retort. So he just looked at me to say, how fucking rude. And I thought, but you've not associated what you've just done as an extremely rude thing.
Yeah.
Come back when you know what And I thought, is that... And I just looked at him, and I came out, and luckily I'd just finished. I was writing some stuff down. I just finished, and I said to the person, Diane, nice to see you soon. And she'd witnessed all what went on. And she was like that, look at me, just gave me a wink. And I walked out. And 10 years later, I'm still here. But it was just that. And I just thought, that's not advice.
No, that's someone being fucking condescending.
Yeah. And I was just, you're trying to give me... But then he looked at me, because, I said, you're retired. And he was like, yeah, as if he's like, I know what I'm doing.
But that's like that fellow in the car park with me the other day. When he said, you see, but these little arrows tell me they can go this way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah. Mansplaining shit.
Yeah.
I can't say. There's not we're lucky that we're grown up in a generation now where our husbandos and partners aren't of that generation.
No. Unfortunately, our sons haven't quite reached that yet.
Yeah, mansplaining.
Milo goes off on one. Anthony's like, darling, Milo.
No.
Just, okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mansplain it.
You, okay, you go for it.
Yeah, because you're going to get yourself in a
out.
headlock. yeah. But I think your advice is the best. Just, do you know what? If she was like a younger woman that did that, you probably wouldn't. But the fact that she was a churchgoer, I was clearly concerned about.
Yeah,
your
I mean,
sex
she was
that
a really
evening.
sweet lady. It was only done out of genuine place.
How many weddings has she done that? How many people over the years? If she's a little old church lady, she's like the fact that she's bought a little bit of. Was it like a proper? She bought KY jelly
in a box and then wrapped it up in paper.
Or she'd squirted some in, or she'd actually bought.
No, she bought the tube.
Right, she bought
in a
the
box
tube
and then wrapped the box up in like.
But how funny would that if she'd gone to the chemist to buy KY jelly and she's like cracking on for 80, and they're like that. You've bought 5 of these this year.
Good on you, girl. Crack on.
Yeah, crack on. Absolutely.
So this man asks his wife, "Are you wearing crotchless knickers?" And she says, "Yes." He goes, "Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought you were sitting on the cat."
Grim.
Oh, I've got a do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember flannelette stripy sheets?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. They're quite a creature comfort sort of.
Aren't they, weren't they? Weren't they just lovely? And you get clean pyjamas.
Yeah, and flannelette sheets.
There were more at my grandma's house than they were
They were
at
like
ours.
pastel colours, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them. I always remember the lilac and pink and yellow and stripe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And they always smelled really nice.
They did. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
And then he'd have an eider down, a blanket and an eider down, and then a bedspread.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think my mother-in-law still has that. She doesn't have a quilt. She has her 72 blankets.
Oh. And what was that? Candlewick? I think it was candlewick bedspread. And it was like like a tufty sort of thing on your bedspread, and it was very strokeable. I used to love
We
it.
are still talking about the bedspread.
Yeah, I like to stroke tufts.
Not Gratch's knickers though.
But yeah, it was one of those things. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, oh, I do remember those flannelettes.
Do you know what? If someone brought them back, they'd probably go down like a storm, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah.
I think people would,
Yeah.
from nostalgic
Like
point
retro.
of view, would just buy it. Yeah, but it'd have to be that perfect flannelette with the stripe,
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
And they were lovely.
Yeah.
Things I can't cope with flannelette sheets. I get too hot.
Well, now it's a bit different.
But maybe
now.
in winter.
Yeah, because I have we have an
Go on.
electric blanket underneath because I am actually 98. And then we have, them quilt covers that are like teddy bear fur.
Yeah.
I have them as well in the winter, so I'm well in. Because
Gosh.
I can't wear pajamas.
Oh, you go nutty in the bed.
I can't wear pajamas.
Oh,
I get too hot.
why are you worried about your bum all sticking out?
For who? Well, your bum. I know my arse is big, but I don't know.
But like
stick
an
it out.
absolute brown eye just showing off.
You're just presuming that my arse is dirty.
Everyone's got a brown
Yeah,
eye
to be
unless
fair.
you've done anal bleaching.
Yeah, unless you're douched. but no, I can't sleep in pajamas. Oh no, I get too hot.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
they do ride up a bit and sometimes get in your eye.
But I just, if even in the winter, now and again, I might put like a little pajama top on because I get cold shouldered. But that, yeah, other than
I
that,
don't like my bare legs touching because that makes me hot.
Okay, see, one of my friends who's an avid listener, and she doesn't do it anymore, and she's going to be going, you've used so much material that I've given you over the years. So she used to hate her 2 feet rubbing in bed.
Right.
So she'd wear one sock. Don't think she does it anymore.
Maybe I just need to wear
One sock.
one side of a pair of tights.
Just one leg of a pajama.
Yeah, I can't bear it because it makes you hot and then your legs stick together. I'm like, ah, hate
That's
it.
why I just don't have. No.
Yeah, but then you've got nothing on. But that's worse because then everything sticks.
No, because you just spread out. Just spread. We've got a king size bed, even though I'd like a queen size bed or a different room because it's been
What's
on.
queen size bigger than a king's?
Yeah, and an
Is
emperor.
it?
Yeah. So you can keep going. Like people who've got billions and billions of pounds and spend
got a
£10,000 in a
massive bed.
hotel in a night. The massive beds, yeah, and you can always tell the size. A queen is like you could have 3 pillows. Width.
Oh my
I
word!
could do that. And I'd shared it this morning on my socials about Cat Dealey. There was a comment on Cat Dealey.
Oh, about sleeping in a separate bedroom.
Bring it on. I would love a separate bedroom. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I love my husband unless I just want to.
Well, I
go
never
to
see Anne in
sleep.
bed anyway because I go up first.
Yeah.
He comes to bed when I'm asleep, and then he gets up before I'm there. I might as well just be sleeping in the bed on my own.
But does he snore?
Well, occasionally, yeah. But then I do, apparently.
Yeah. See, I would.
I
Just...
don't think I do. I think he's lying.
It's just your arsehole.
Yeah.
But no, I need that. If eventually we do move house, I want a separate bedroom.
Do you?
Yeah, a home bed to myself. Doesn't mean I think I just want a good
But I think
night's
a lot of
sleep.
people would sleep separately.
Of course, but I now can understand. Years ago they used to
like,
show
"What's
you
that about?"
2 beds, 2 single beds years ago in the 1940s. You think, Jesus, I now get it, sort of.
I don't mind the physical touch, it's the snoring.
Yeah,
Although if I'm
Get
out
up for
I'm
a wee.
already asleep, it don't really bother me.
yeah, it does me. Steve will snore like he can blow a Malteser. I was like, not as bad as my mum. My mum snores like she's... Not that I share the bed with my mum, but she snores like a bear in an empty cave.
But Anthony's really skinny. I thought you had to be a bit overweight to snore.
No, unless it depends what's going on in your esophagus and your throat.
Uvula.
Yeah, because generally, it's like if my husband loses weight, he doesn't snore. And when he puts weight on, he snores. Because you have... So a lot
More
of
chubber
people,
there.
A lot of people will be like... but, no, it's to the point where I'm really, really tired, long week, and then I can't get to sleep, and then I've got to get up at 7:30, and it's, I don't have enough quality sleep.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, so then by most nights I'm not watching any TV because I'm just knackered, and then the dangerous blanket comes, so not good.
Another thing, do you remember Lucasade in it's golden paper?
Oh yeah,
Do you remember?
I do. It was wrapped in golden paper.
Why was it wrapped in see-through?
But it was probably good because you would want it.
Well, yeah, because it's
marketing.
curious.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking pointless.
Yeah, it was like amber.
Yeah.
Like wrapping that you'd wrap.
But you'd only get it when you were poorly.
Yeah, Lucasade, you would, yeah.
Now it's become, sports drink and all the rest of it, but...
Yeah, but gold paper, yeah, and you get it. Weird.
Yeah, and also, something else that came to my mind the other day was a tea's made. Oh, you were dead posh if your mum and dad had a tea's made.
I used to have one when we first moved in.
Did you?
Yeah, because we're 2 floors up and I couldn't be asked to make a cup of tea.
But it's like, I can't drink tea in bed.
Can you not?
No, I can't do it. When we first started getting married, I would bring a tea in bed and then it'd just go cold. And he was like, "Darling," I was like, "I can't do it because if I'm asleep, if I'm in bed, I'm asleep. I don't sit up in bed."
Okay, so you're not read
in the morning. Not in the morning.
Look at your phone or whatever.
No, not in the morning. I'm up and out.
So you get up and then you're done. You're out.
Yeah, I'm up, showered, downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Then I relax.
Oh, okay.
Because I hate getting dressed and showered. It's so boring.
It is.
I'd rather get that out of the way and then relax. Where if I'm
Yeah.
in bed with a cup of tea, I'm like, oh, God.
And now I've got to do the chore bit.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
I can't do it in my head. I just can't get past
And
it.
with the gel, we've got to wait that a bit longer as well. haven't we?
Walking around in bra and pants for 5 minutes.
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm
It
afraid
seems
so.
like because our bedroom's in the attic, I have to make sure they do everything, so I'll take a longer time getting ready because I don't want to come back upstairs again.
Yeah, this is it, innit?
I can't be arsed as I need to do. But no, I will come upstairs after the boys have gone to school with a cup of tea. Fucking mug here. He has a cup of tea, I have a cup of tea. I very rarely drink the cup of tea. Jump in the shower, come back out, have a sip of the now cold tea.
Oh, no.
So it's a bit pointless me having
Yeah.
a cup of tea where he'll
Yeah.
have a nice cup of tea.
And Ant's got to sit, he has to have tea first and then he has coffee.
Yeah, that's me and Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
to do
We
that
have to
as
have
well.
a little. I just need to wet me whistle. Where's that? Why?
Wet
Why
me
is that?
whistle!
Rose.
That sound must come from somewhere rude.
Wet the whistle. Wet your whistle. Somewhere rude.
Little whistle.
Well, it might be a bloke who's got his own fucking teeth. Have you got Angel of the North, or is there anything else that you would like to share on your long list of phone? Because there's quite a lot there. We talked about it all.
Yeah,
Have you?
I think, some of it I'm holding back.
Why?
Oh, I tell you, there's another thing, do you remember? Fucking CFAX.
CFAX, where you find your holidays?
Teletext.
Yeah, 444.
Yeah, so, pages 47,
Okay.
and you're on page 16, and you've got to wait fucking 45 minutes for the page to come round again
go
because your mum didn't have a pen! Who's got a pen? There's no pens in this house! Go and get a pen from your dad's... Hurry up! Oh, fuck it, forget it.
Don't matter. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Now we've got to go round the 100 pages
Oh,
to
and you
come
couldn't
back.
flick it on, could you?
No. That's what
And then
she
they give
said.
you the weather forecast and... Oh...
And it was all like
TV guide.
stickle brick on TV, wasn't it? Remember
Yeah.
stickle bricks?
Yeah.
But CFAX was like the television version of stickle bricks.
And I never trusted CFAX holidays and stuff like that.
No.
People were like, oh, we got it on CFAX. £169 for 4 of us to go to Spain for 7 weeks. You just got to do it. You got to get on there. I'm telling you. We just rung and here we are now. It was amazing. And you're like, fuck off.
In a little tiny room.
Yeah, exactly. Living in someone's fucking shed.
Yeah. It was the equivalent of Airbnb then.
There's Mario going, fuck off out of my house.
See, I'm CFAX holiday. I'm going CFAX holiday with the kids. CFAX.
When you think about it now, though, it's this random thing, and you phone this random number
yeah,
for a holiday.
and trust that.
And trust
But
it.
nobody trusts that now, would they?
No, of course they
Phone
wouldn't.
a holiday and go, hello.
Yeah.
But then I suppose you would do it. It's no different now. So the equivalent now is TUI, for example, going on and having holidays, and then you go into a TUI representative or sales rep and go into book your holiday. I suppose it's similar.
I suppose, yeah.
That's the new way of doing things, or
Yeah.
going online and having a look at what TUI.
Oh, I'm paranoid about doing things online. When
See,
it
how
comes
we
to
use a travel
holidays.
counsellor all the time.
A travel counsellor?
Travel counsellor. Yeah. She's
Not a
great.
travel agent.
No.
Travel counsellor.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
what she's
sure you're going
called.
to be all right? Are you going to take enough pantyliners, Christine?
We got enough
Have you got
bikinis.
the right size bra?
Have you got enough bikinis?
I've only got one bikini. Do you swap bikinis?
I'm taking the piss. You can imagine me in a bikini. Got no fucking chance. I put the bra bit on my feet before I put that on. There is no. Have you ever fucking got a bikini? Jesus Christ.
I use a tankini.
Oh, you were talking about them the other day, yeah.
Yeah,
Tanky.
very nice.
I used to have a tanky.
Little bit of a short and a little bit of a
but
vest.
you've got lovely legs, you see.
Well, at the moment I have.
Yeah, but mate, look at them.
You've got beautiful legs.
No, I haven't. Look at them. I've got.
Well,
knees.
what do you wear when you go swimming?
So I'll wear just a cosy.
Normal cosy.
Yeah, but these are like, they look good on a kebab.
Ah, it's crazy.
Rotisserie. At least they're smooth. But yeah, unfortunately,
I'm not sure mine are smooth.
I'm a big
mine aren't smooth,
thigh
look.
girl.
They're a bit.
They're a bit hairy then.
They
Jesus, like Velcro.
I know they are, aren't they? I'm a really hairy girl.
Yeah. See, so bikinis are not.
Fucking Velcro.
Bikinis
What
are
was
not for
that
me.
thing you said I'd mentioned?
Oh, Velcro. Yeah, it was something to do with the dog. If you had a nervous dog.
Yeah, but that's not my idea.
No, I can't think. She's probably half listened. She's probably not
Okay.
thought about it properly. But why did we get onto bikinis? Holidays,
Farts.
travel counsellor.
A travel counsellor.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Have you got
but-
enough bikinis in your bag? No, she used to work for Lumpoly. That's going back.
Oh, crikey.
Many years ago.
That
And then
is.
did another job and then came back into holiday booking. So she's basically, there's a company that's got a really good reputation. They have like travel counsellors, so they are ambassadors. So you go to her and book your holiday. And because she's done so many for us now, she gets to know you. So it's like having a little travel PA. She gets to know you. You go, that's my budget. That's where I want to go. This is who's going. That's the date. Go search. And it's whether you do a UK holiday or an abroad holiday.
What? That's amazing.
And then she just does all that. And it's not, you're not paying for it.
Yeah.
Wherever she books, whatever. But it's having that reassurance. And she had a bloody hard job over COVID, getting people back. And horrible job. But she is absolutely amazing. And if anything shit hits the fan, another thing, shit hits the fan.
Yeah, shit hits the fan.
So if you travel changes before, in the middle, after, you just phone and go, this is what I'll try, I'll sort it.
Right, you need to give me a number.
I do, because then you're not stressing over stuff. And she's just brilliant, and she knows you, or she'll go, oh, I've just found out about this change, which maybe some travel companies don't tell you that till the last minute. She's on it.
Oh,
she's great.
very clever, isn't
Yeah,
she?
and I've got, because the eldest son is going on a holiday with his first lad's holiday.
Oh.
In 39 days, he told me yesterday. I've got him to book through her, so I feel a bit more comfortable at that.
Ah, right, okay.
Because there's 7 of them, so yeah, in between us.
Dreading those days. It's like Mila said yesterday. I know what tattoos I want. I'm like, oh, don't react,
Oh,
don't react.
that's really hard.
Don't react. Oh, he's doing it as a wind-up merchant.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And he was doing it in front of Grandma purposely, and I'm like, what? Mum went, well, they don't come off. I went, Mum, don't react.
You don't
Don't take
come
the
off.
carrot. Back away.
Yeah, I'm not. I get tattoos, but I'm not a tattoo lover. I get them, and I get fascinated. If someone's got a really good sleeve that tells a story, I want to look at their arm and see what it
I quite like them.
means and
I
stuff
just look
like
awful
that.
with them.
Well, we'd seen. I'd commented the other day on our Zumba crew WhatsApp group, and I'd seen locally there was somebody that had like 2 crows on a branch. She had one, and it looked like he had one. I presume it's a he, or she's got a lady with a very hairy arm.
Right.
And he had 2 crows, and I thought, oh, I wonder what that is. And then when they put them together, and the phrase came out, sentence, when they're together, they're murder. I thought, oh, for fuck's sake.
Bloody hell, that's awful.
There's nothing romantic
But
in
you
that
call
story.
it a murder of crows, don't you?
Exactly. So when they put their arms together, because when we're together, we're murder. And I thought,
It's really
that's not, I think, romantic.
fucking horrible.
Yeah. So I was just a bit like, and I had to check with everybody on the WhatsApp number. No, nobody knows these people, do they, before I comment? Because that's what normally happens.
That's my daughter.
Yeah. I know him, her, my next door neighbour's cat's, dog's, auntie's handbag. They will know, so I have to check. That's nobody. And then my other friend came on and went, oh, me and my partner have just had one. I was like, oh, what loop have I got to... But it was really nice.
Okay.
So it was a little heart and a wave. So just all in one line drawing.
Oh, okay, yeah, like
And
a little
she
line
got,
thing.
yeah, and I was like, oh, so what's the meaning behind that? And it was like a heart for our love, and we both are our happiest places while we're by the sea.
Oh,
a little
okay.
way. So that was just a little tiny one on the whatever it was. So that's quite nice,
Yeah,
but
I just don't like them.
not for me.
No, not for me.
for me.
I'd panic if I had one.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I can't get off!
I'd only have a little stick man with, pushing 19 sort of 50s roller grass cutter, what are they called?
Yeah, lawnmower.
Lawnmower, that's the one. At the top of my pubes.
Oh no!
Because I've had...
Well, if you let it go, then he's going to look alright, knobhead, isn't he? Because it's like, your blades sharpening, fella.
Because I can't feel there, because I've had 3 C-sections.
Oh.
That's my thinking, you see.
You've had 3?
Yeah, and 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
That's for another day.
Okay. Oh.
I don't want to put anybody off. So, Angel of the North, I couldn't find one as such, but I love it when you see really good artwork, and I'm talking really good artwork on the side of buildings or the side of houses. They have it all in Ireland.
Oh, yeah,
it's
in
fabulous.
Belfast and stuff.
Yeah,
it's fantastic,
fabulous. So apparently in Sheffield there was a guy called Peter McKee who's an artist, and he's something was painted over in a pub in Sheffield.
Yeah.
And it was this very iconic mural of a Frank and Joy called The Snog, and it was like really sort of, you know, like picture postcard people by the sea type figures.
Yeah.
And massive at the side of this pub, and he's gone and brought it back
Oh.
for the people. So there's like, you can go and have a look online, Frank and Joy, The Snog, and he's repainted it on the side, and it's lovely because it's just, it would make you smile walking past it, because she's gone in right for the smack with this fella. He's got no choice.
Oh,
so I thought, it's not quite Into the North, but it's quite nice the fact
but it's
that he's
a nice
brought it
feeling
back.
reaction thing
Yeah,
too, isn't it?
it is. So well done to Pete McKee for putting that back in a Sheffield pub. But I do like art on the side of...
Yeah, I do.
We've got
Quite
one where
happy with
we
that.
live, a couple of artist friends, it took a long time ticking red boxes and red tape to put it on the side, and it's fabulous.
Where is it?
On the high street, on one of the solicitors' walls, and it's fabulous. And it's
in where here?
where we live. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it is. I'll have to show you. It would be opposite, the opposite side to the coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
And it's a mural of like, it's all sort of flowers and stuff like that, and what they all mean and stuff. And it's so lovely.
Oh.
And every time you pass it, you're like, it was just a brick wall, and now it's just,
that's actually quite nice.
but you can go and look at it for it. You don't pass it. You'd go and study it.
Yeah.
And I quite like it. And then there's a few people that just thought it was like graffiti.
Oh, for goodness sake!
It's not. It's fabulous. And I think more of
that's
that
nice.
inside. Like if you've got a big, massive white wall, put something cool on it.
Yeah.
Do some sort of street art. Get somebody in doing it properly.
Who knows what they're doing?
Yeah.
You don't want some knobhead going, ooh.
Let me put my tag. Whatever it's called. Tag. Is it
Yeah, but
tag?
I don't even mind good graffiti if it's good graffiti.
Well, it's like that one in Wetherby, isn't it?
It was like, Sharon Shagtoni. You know, it's not helpful.
He might have done. It might have been helpful to him.
Well, it
but I
might
don't
be
want to see it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
showing off.
But I like that one in Wetherby. So as you go out of Wetherby where the car park is, and then you can go for a little walk with dog. Underneath the bridge is beautiful illustration, and then the words "cockwomble." They can have that because that's fabulous. And then on the other side of the bridge, which you don't see, someone drew this painted this bird.
Yeah.
And it you sort of draws you in, it's like a 3D image. But
wow,
they've put it on the other side. So unless you went round, you'd never
you
know
can't
it's
see
there,
it.
No. I suppose if you're on the canal, you could probably pass it. But it's fabulous. So I love stuff like that. I do. I like.
Oh,
things like that.
that's nice. Yeah, a nice bit of tasteful graffiti.
Yeah. Cockwomble. Any more jokes? Is that where we're at? Or have we finished 13? Oh, she's looking. She's looking.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Come forth and receive the gift of eternal life." But Thomas came fifth and he got a toaster.
See you next time.
Adios!